let me quickly comment on two things. Number one, Mr. President, this is the hallowed chambers of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the highest law-making body of this country. Therefore, this chamber must, in all aspects of its proceedings, try to respect simple rules and laws so that other Nigerians can copy. Mr. President, number one, people raised the issue of where Dino Melai is sitting, but your comments were quite true. In the full glare of the world and in Senate in session, fully in session, Dino Melai requested that his seat be changed to somewhere. Mr. President, our rules prescribe that you can only speak from the seat allocated to you. And that is why anytime we are seated from anywhere and you are called upon to talk, you have to quickly rush back to your seat and say your comments. Mr. President, the President of the Senate has the right by our rules to do what he did, that is to overrule anything. So he allocated that seat to Dino Melai and allowed him to sit from there. That is quite okay. But Mr. President, my fear is this. If we continue to do this kind of things, time will come when these things can backfire. So let us put it on record that Dino Melai requested and he was granted the right to sit somewhere and speak from that place, so that when something happens again tomorrow and somebody decides to sit somewhere and talk from...
Do you want to move? Do you want to change your seat? Do you want to change your own seat?
Yes, sir. In the event I take that decision, or some people take some other decisions and there is need for allocation and reconfiguration, I might decide to stay where I am. And
Marafa, can we proceed with the substantive issue?
It's my debate, sir. It's the preliminary. So, Mr. President, that is one. Two, I wanted to also be on record that my respected younger brother, whom I respect a lot and who respects me a lot, Senator Dino Melai, everybody knows in Nigeria today that he is in the opposition. He was seen on national television doing or carrying out his constitutional right, because this is right. He has right of free association and everything. So I want Nigerians to know where Senator Dino Melai is coming from. Having said this, Mr. President, I don't think we can reduce this chamber to doing police work, because this, what Dino Melai requested in his prayer, is entirely the business of the police. We have no business whatsoever. From the time we started asking police to give us names and numbers of policemen they post to carry out certain responsibilities, I think we have reduced this chamber to the lowest, barest minimum. Therefore, I oppose strongly that prayer that the Nigerian police furnish this chamber with the names and policemen going to Ekiti State. Secondly, Mr. President, my younger brother, maybe, I know he knows quite well how politics plays out. But then sometimes you need to be reminded of some certain issues. When you have isolated elections, they are different from general elections. When you have general elections, everybody is concerned with his own problem in his own locality. Therefore, there is no gang up, no people coming from all sides to give assistance. And this case of Ekiti election, I think, is very, very particular. Let me remind Senator Dino Melai that when the last election they had, we were in this chamber. We had to protest because the then government of the day went out of its way to now send military, not even police, military to Ekiti State, and it became a serious scandal. We all know what happened. A captain of the Nigerian army narrated in great details what transpired at that time.
Yes, Dr. Albert.
Doesn't even deserve to be discussed in this chamber. It's not our work. We have too many serious problems looking at our order paper. Mr. President, this precedent was laid, and that is why I started with his sitting arrangement. Now, the last government sent not only policemen, but military men with specific assignment to carry out, to rig the election in favor of the then ruling party. It was, yes, it is on record, I have it. Mr. President, Mr. President, the police as the custodians, yes, there is record. The police has the right, they have the right to conduct, they have the right to make sure that anybody going to Kogi for the election is well protected. I'm sure my younger brother, Senator Dino, would be in Kogi that day to conduct, to give support to his new alliance. So, Mr. President, I want to plead. I respect Dino's opinion and where he's coming from, and he deserves all the right, and everybody here supports one another regardless of the political party you are coming from or you are going to. But we should not reduce this chamber into discussing trivialities that doesn't affect us. We have far more serious issues to discuss in this chamber